last night we stayed at the White House. This is the house behind us. Awesome amenities, very friendly. Great place to stay for overnight if you're in the Kronau area. So if you're in the area, stop by. We'll drop the coordinates below and give them a check. Focus on driving. What are we doing right now? We're going into Kitmanshoek. Yeah. You get a liter of oil for Bumblebee. Before we carry on, where are we going tomorrow?
Aus.
To Aus.
I don't know how to pronounce it. And then we're heading up towards Sossusvlei. That's going to be our next destination, but we're going to stay somewhere in between that. So. Depending on where we can book. Yeah. So we plan to be at the dunes on Thursday.
Okay. So right now the mission is to get a litre of oil and a headlamp. Good morning. So we spent the night in Oshaven. We're going to be heading now through probably about 200 kilometers off-road, and we're going to the town Moto-Camping in Namibia. Okay, Okay, so we've just done 100 Ks with 108 Ks on from us, and we're now in Himmelringshausen, and then we're going to go another couple of 100 Ks down the road. We'll just stop chat for a cool drink. Met a fellow biker, he's just busy filling up at the back over there. That's Vickers, and we'll probably catch up with him a little bit more in Henties Bay. But yeah, great day, a lot of off-road. This whole trip has been off-road at the moment. It's been over 108 Ks, soft sand, stutter bumps, oh, great.
Okay, so we're in Beta, I think that's how you say it. We took the road from Os through to Himmelringshausen. We stopped there for a cool drink, and then we came through now. The road was rough through to Himmelringshausen, especially going into the town. It was really corrugated and that. And then the road to here was fantastic until about 20 k's out of town, and then it got horrendous. But it's a really beautiful ride either way. Quite a bit of sand, so Dion's been doing quite a bit of exercising, and Bumblebee's been like an absolute legend. So yeah, so we're going to camp here for the night. And just chill for a bit because it's been actually a rough morning.
And there's camp. Hello, and then like Kelly said, we're now in Beta, Camp 1. Very cool. They got bright area, picnic area. Parking for Bumblebee over there, and then upstairs you got a rad little viewing spot for night time. Very cool.
Go. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm talking to the video. So we went through this riverbed. It's been rough, and then GPS tried to take us up a go track, which we couldn't because the gate is locked. So now we have to do it again. It's hard work, sure. Here comes Dion again. Go Bumbles, go D. I'm actually going to zoom in a bit. Okay, I'm just going to pause the video.
Alrighty, so we just went through the gnarliest riverbed. Behind me there, there's Kelly. I had to get off the back of Bumblebee. It was just way too heavy to go through all that sand with two people up and shimming and swaying all over the show. But Kelly's getting her daily walk in. That was fun.
So yeah, it's been a rough morning. We've literally taken a 3-hour detour. So we were supposed to go from Beta through to Sesrim, and for some reason the GPS told us to go left instead of right. So in the end we have now ended up at a place called, I just need to try and say this. It's called Moto-Ho-Ho or Hoey, I don't know. Maybe say ho-ho, I don't know. Which was quite an experience. The roads were pretty rough. as you can see, we've stopped for a drink now because it was bad. And we went through a riverbed twice. Yeah, it's been an interesting morning. We are having lunch and then we're going to head actually to where we were meant to go earlier, which is Sesrem. And hopefully they'll let us in there to the campsite. Something about bikes banned, so we're going to find out when we get there. Unfortunately, the road back to get to that place is really bad. It's we're finding more and more that the gravel roads closer to the towns just really actually turn to shit, like as we get to the town. So yeah.
Alright, so we've been riding along this dirt road behind us for a good couple of 100 kilometers on the way to Sossusvlei, and we had to stop in at the spa and lodge that's behind me here on the road to Sossusvlei to get some water. The kind reception lady out there gave us a hand to fill up the Desert Fox water bag at the back of Bumblebee. And Kelly's gone inside to go and buy some nice ice cold cool drinks, which is going to be really well required and needed because it's hot. The roads are dusty, sandy, super sand, very hard to up on a motorcycle, very heavy and very, very slow going. So if you are out in this area, take it easy. The roads have been washed away and are extremely bad at this time since the rains. Catch you at Sossusvlei.
Okay, so take 3. Dion forgot to press record on the previous one. So, quick story short, can't take the bike into Sossusvlei, so I had to get a shuttle. I got up at 5 o'clock to do the whole sunrise over the dunes, and there was fog and there was no sunrise, but it was still really awesome and it was very worth getting a lift in. I would have been quite regretful if I hadn't gone to see the dunes. And Uncle Pete was really cool, really nice guy. We had a laugh. Yeah, it was definitely a good experience. Not really sure why motorbikes can't go into the park. That's something I'd like to maybe find out about going forward, because the road is completely tar-sealed and there's just normal game everywhere. Nothing crazy, elephants or rhinos or whatever. So yeah, back at camp, it's a little bit hot. Dion says it was 25 degrees, but I'm pretty sure it's more like in the 30s. But I don't know. I'm gonna go and sort out some food now. Okay, I'm going to start. You start. Okay, so I hope you liked our very first episode of our video. We thought we should probably let you know a little bit about who we are. My name's Kelly. I'm actually originally from New Zealand, but I've been living in South Africa for quite some time. And then I met this guy, and luckily for me, he wanted to do an adventure, and that's what we've decided to do. It's taken quite some time to sort it all out and plan, and with the corona it's been quite a thing, but as soon as the borders reopened in South Africa we were like, let's go. and here we are. We're sitting in Namibia right now in Sesrim, and we are just
enjoying the sunset.
Yeah, you can't really see because the camera's the opposite way.
Actually, it gives my skin a nice red glow because I'm so sunburned today.
Yeah,
had a good day.
A little bit burnt.
Yeah.
So it's been really good. We've been in Namibia now for
13 days.
No, Namibia for only day 8. This is day 8.
13 days on the road.
Yeah, and we left Cape Town on the 15th. So yeah, we'd really appreciate any feedback you can give us on our videos. First time, it's quite a lot of editing. Dion's
done on a smartphone, not a laptop.
Yeah, and it's taken a lot of time. So if you've got any criticism, positive things to say, we really appreciate it. And we will see you
on the next episode.
Tell us about you.
What about me?
Your name.
Oh, that's weird, saying a name on a video.
Say it.
But my name's Dion, and I met this chicken and also wanted to travel, so we decided to buy that thing at the back there called Bumblebee.
Yes, that's her name. Yes.
That's her name. So we're here referencing Bumblebee.
Or Bumbles.
That's Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said before, all the editing's done on a smartphone, not a laptop. So if it does seem loud, soft, sorry, that's our fault. But we're getting used to the whole YouTube vlogging. It's only episode 1. So
yeah, please feedback will be great, and we hope you enjoy this first episode. Unfortunately, we are learning a steep learning curve of cinematography and videography. Yeah, and there's lots of clips that unfortunately haven't made it because we've accidentally deleted them, or
accidentally deleted a whole SD card.
Or like I thought I was on video and I was on camera. So we've managed to put together as much as we can. So yeah, that's us.
Enjoy episode 1. See you in episode 2.